Alright, y'all. Finally, time to talk about Nightreign. Yep, let's get into it. Nightreign is interesting. I think the main takeaway that a lot of people have is wait and see. The network test comes out January 10th. That's really not too far from now, all things considered. I'm discounting a lot of the holiday days and festivities, and it's less than a month away. It's like a few weeks. It's awesome. But we'll understand a greater picture and be able to form more concrete, guesstimates of opinions, which sounds kind of weaselly, kind of off, but we don't really have even an educated guess from the trailer, despite how neat it is. Or not so by some people. It's an interesting mixed bag so far. It's going to provide definitely a unique experience for Elden Ring. And I'm reserving judgment until after the network test comes out. Let's get into the trailer. I'm going to take my sweet ass time and break it down. So, we have an alternate Limgrave that we have here. Alternate world. Alternate lore. The alternate lore. Thank you. Thank you. Alternate world, alternate lore. It's like, oh my god. Maybe I can care about the lore again. Maybe. Probably not. It's just going to be goofy because of a certain somebody's appearance later in the trailer. But, oh god. Shadow of the Erdtree kind of messed up the lore for me. Not just in terms of the continuity in Shadow of the Erdtree with ideas in the base game, but literally just not being able to interact with people from the base game and have them have unique dialogue that changes based off of what you've done in the DLC is absurd and utterly immersion crushing. And if you're going to kill the narrative so much like that, then even though the lore held a great deal of interest with me before, after the post DLC, that doesn't mean the game isn't wicked fun. That doesn't mean that the game doesn't have really cool mechanical analysis and theory. Of course, with the DLC, there's even more of that, and that's generally what I like to do. And all I want in Nightreign is that, the ability to have a good time from the jump and still have my mechanical theory and analysis. I want that. I love that. That's what I crave. That's what I base the channel off of. And I'm still excited, but I'm reserved. It's a difficult balance to have a skepticism, and yet also I'm still very excited. So we have a circle closing mechanic here, trying to get you forced to the objective. I don't like that much. I really don't care for it. If the base game speed of going through the objectives is good and satisfying, then I won't end up minding that. But man, I generally want to be able to take my time. That's just not the format of this game. The movement speed is also increased drastically. Look at the running.
Seekers of redemption.
New sword, new armor, or new not new helmet. Maybe new armor. New sword. I love the bird mechanic, gliding in. You know, Fortnite gliders or what have you. Spiders. Some people are going to hate that. I don't mind it because I get to kill the shit out of them. Let's pause. Bring it back. Bring it back. Let's slow this down. Let's get into big analysis mode, okay? Been a little bit yapping so far, but big yap mode. Let's go. I can reduce the volume during the slow-mo. I didn't notice this before on first watch because I was just excited. But Birdman, hello. I'm probably going to be a Birdman. I wouldn't be surprised if I ended up being a Birdman. I wouldn't be surprised if I went in full squads of 3. as bird people. Just 3 birds going in. I hope we can do that. I hope we can do multiples of one character. We better be able to. That would be good. But also, yeah, the sword is new. Shield's good. This sort of scaled blue armor looks gorgeous and is new. Also, we have a new halberd here. Again, the bird thematics, very good. This armor with these like net pauldrons are fucking sick, even if they're not practically designed. I love it. I love the talons. I'm definitely thinking I want some sort of Divine Beast Storm Stomp on this. We only got Divine Beast Frost Stomp in the base game from the DLC. Not necessarily the base game, but you know what I mean. Not Nightreign. And my god, it's one of my favorite Ashes of War in the entire experience. So adding on with the talons here, Storm Stomp would be awesome because obviously bird, storms, it's probably gonna be a quality like experience. We'll see definitely more abilities from this bird guy in the future, and I'll give my initial theory about that. But this armor is new. It's gorgeous. Love the feathers. This might indicate some sort of lore connections with the bird. We might have some synergy here with the bird and this. The bird definitely has synergy with another character, which isn't shown that much, but let's get around to this now. This is stake driver type animation from Bloodborne. Delivers a big chunk. We also have the Duchess for a moment. I know the Duchess is the name of this character at the moment. It's a working title, so it might change. More of a scrappy type character. Weapons aren't going to have stat requirements, at least from what I've heard. So it's going to be really interesting to see the Duchess just run out somewhere and just come back with a colossal weapon. I think that would be pretty funny. Every one of these characters is already going to be smoother in like at a metaphorical level, sort of like a in-world level of conceptual strength, higher than the already kind of superhumans that the Soul series and Elden Ring characters have. So I really don't care. It shouldn't be too much of an immersion issue. Should the Duchess be wielding a giant weapon, I'm not concerned about it. I think it would be funny from like our world perspective, but they're not in our world. They're not regular people. Clearly not regular people. So, yeah, very interesting. I like the wings. I like the bird. Bird person. I want to be the bird person. And we have this animation. Here we go. We've got it launched. Boom, stake driver. The bird is in the air. The bird is in the fucking air. This is a centipede demon, by the way, from Dark Souls 1. So, reusing some things. It's fine. The lore is going to be strange. But, again, alternate world, guys. Alternate universe. We're in a parallel universe here. I love the bird just like, meow. These little trees here. This is what allows you to summon your spectral bird and sort of glide across the map. So good to keep an eye out for. Look at him go! Look at the bird go! That's so hype. Here's a bird ability here, which I initially thought was actually quite bad. But I have some theory based off of another character who we don't really see here. This is a big bonk strength guy that we only see partially, but what didn't appear in the testing that some games journalists got to do. And based off of their articles, I'm going to tell you some information. This bird ability I did not think was particularly good because, yes, is quite a good-sized AoE. You could launch several characters, which is an immediate benefit over just running in and smacking them. But if you run in with a larger weapon that has a horizontal hitbox, you can get a similar sort of thing. However, because you're launching and then you get a combo, character on their back, obviously, that means that you get combos with the whole group of 3. So even if you're stuck in end lag as a bird with the wing out, your other friends, 2 other friends, are not, which means they get to lay into pain. There is a character that wasn't really shown here, but was talked about. It's a more wizard type character where they have an ability where you can kind of stockpile like status effects and elemental things and then use it as a special ability like all at once for like big wombo combo style of shenanigans. And I really like the prep factor, even though it's a fast-paced style of game. I really like the fact that you can go and have this immediate synergy where, yes, you can bird up, quite literally, and then you don't even have to capitalize by killing the enemies, comboing them wicked fast. You could simply launch them and then build up status effect, hit them with certain elementals, like charge up a bunch of elementals, and then you can burst on a mini boss, and then you can go back to basic mobs and then repeat the same sort of combo to build up more status effects. So I want to be Bird, and I want to be that seemingly alchemist style wizard. I think that's going to be an awesome combo already. The synergy already exists. I don't know what the third example might be. Probably Duchess, because that scrappy Duchess character has an ability that will double, just flat up double damage, which is absurd. But being able to do elemental setup with Bird and your party members, and then build up those abilities, status, whatever, for the wizard, and then being able to pop off with said wizard, and then double it with the Duchess, that seems like an already really good combo. Again, this is just theory, but the fact that I can do mechanical theory on more of a roguelite experience is very good, even though we just have seemingly trailer with marginal gameplay. This is still very exciting. Yeah, we've launched them. I don't know why the bird backstepped there. Grappling hook, which is really interesting. Of course, we have this from Sekiro. Unique backflip move, and then we have also a curious looking command grab. Really cool move from the bird here. What's interesting about this, not only is that good AoE and good combo starter for your friends and allies, but the way that you revive your teammates is by smacking them. So AoE moves like that, whew, that's huge. That's really good. And also just Duchess, because of seemingly her speed, should be also good for doing that. And the sword dude with all the grappling and different things, maybe being able to grapple and simultaneously revive a friend of yours would be extremely beneficial. So very curious. I like that there's a supportive aspect sort of baked into every character. I do not want hard set roles. I want there to be natural, flexible, complex roles. That's what I've liked all the way since Final Fantasy IV with Cecil the Paladin, and that's what I've liked ever since. I hate the basic MMO style. Oh, you're gonna be a tank, and you're gonna be the damage. You're DPS and you're the healer. It's like, how fucking boring can you be? Holy shit! And luckily, it looks like we already have some support and some control baked into it. Thank you. Awesome. Let's keep moving. This is just some more stuff showcasing the enemy, the mini boss. Yes. You get stance broken, and then you can get launched if you blocked. I really like the design of that sword. It looks beautiful. Weapons are going to have passive abilities, which is curious. So even if you don't have them equipped, should be good. Not like equipped in the in the sense that like they're in your inventory. I mean like in your proper equipment slots. Even if you don't have them currently out on your character in their hands, you will still get the passive benefits. So very curious. Also, what the fuck is up with the Firekeeper? I don't know. We got the Firekeeper now. We have a interesting looking stone burst rock ability that allows this character to jump up. Very curious. I wonder what that'll be good for. I'm sure getting big jump attacks is going to be nice with that. Hopefully it has a big modifier. It looks like it probably also has a melee hitbox, which that could be a good combo. But I like that it's not as high as the bird. Obviously, the bird would have a bigger jump. But not only that, because it's not a bigger jump, you land faster. So that's hype. The get up animation is just beautiful armor. It just looks so nice. Again, you see the tree We're going up with the bird. Really cool way of exploring the map. Catching the wind. Very nice. More of an archer character there, which is curious. Again, something good for revival, having that ranged ability. Let's increase this. Wall running. I don't know. There's not much else to say about wall running other than it's going to be phenomenal.
The night is far from over.
Yeah, we're just zooming. Here he is. Nameless King. And King of the Storm. Absurd. Unique sort of character. Almost a mobile Freya looking character that can maybe deflect and then build up big damage in the sword and release it. Boom. Pretty solid. This is, I think, a new thing. You can see, hopefully, these effects account for grabs of any sort in this game. I hate FromSoft grabs. I hope they improve here. Telegraphing it with some sort of magical light would be an amazing option. That looks like a grab that you think you could jump over, but the fucking grab FromSoft hitbox would get you anyway. I don't know. I really wish that you could jump over that and punish it. Here's the archer. Apparently, according to the game's journals, there's a third-person experience where you can go in. Great archer armor, by the way. Very thematic. I love the green. We have a very limited green in Elden Ring, so this is much appreciated. Yeah, 3 third-person ability here. Pretty solid. We're already in third person, so I guess what they meant by that is just an alternate angle so that you can see more in your field of view. Big storm armor ability. Maybe there'll be synergy with that guy in the bird as well. So maybe a sword dude with the blue armor, archer, and bird could be a good combo. We'll have to find out. There's the Duchess again.
Dare approach.
Interesting new boss looking thing. About it. This is a Cerberus thing that can split up. We'll see this. I love the jumps already. And then it can just split up again into 3 guys.
Band together and prepare to claim.
In the background, there's just the bird doing his wind thing again. I don't know if it's a basic mob type control thing. Unless it deals very nice damage, I don't know why you would use it against a boss.
The life of the Night Lord.
So there's some lore implications there with the gate. Are these like an alternate gates of divinity? Like what happened here? You know, very curious. I really hope that we legitimately get to interact with these, because not being able to interact with the gates of divinity in any way, shape, or form after killing Ridicola is ridiculous. So, hopefully, we actually get to do something
of the
here.
Night Lord.
I don't know how good the lore end goal will be. I don't know how the lore, I guess, end product will be, because we have Dark Souls 3 stuff, Dark Souls 1 stuff. Seems like maybe the interconnected Souls games theory could come true in Nightreign specifically. They're definitely going to reuse them, and it's going to be interesting. It's going to be wicked interesting. After the lore fiasco Shadow the Erdtree, I'm just playing the game just to play the game, to have a good time. It's honestly been a blast. As much as the lore can pull me in, having a very smoothened experience with high-quality assets like Nameless King, with a sped-up, streamlined experience, that could be very fun. That could be very fun. But I can also picture this being extremely lacking for a great number of players, potentially even including me, should it come out. So I'll be keeping an immense eye on Nightreign in the future. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. It could have been a lot longer than this, but, well, a lot of this is really just banking on the closed network tests and the additional information that comes out. So, there'll be more videos when the more information comes. Thank you for watching once again, and I'll see you guys some other time. Bye.